Using human urine? Fredman immediately said with an embarrassed face. Isn't this disgusting? Is it really necessary to use urine? Charlie snorted coldly. Do you think I'm bluffing you? After that, he pointed to Yangjung, and said, you should have been in the medicinal material business for many years. I ask you, in many ancient recipes, do you want to use urine as a medicine? Yes, yes, yes. Yangjung nodded immediately, and said, many ancient recipes require urine as a medicine. In the South, there is even a tradition of using urine to boil eggs. It does have a certain health effect. Having said that, Yangjung said to Fredman, Fredman, don't worry too much. Urine in traditional medicine is a very pure thing and it is not dirty. Hearing that it was a boy peeing, Fredman's expression eased slightly. He used to watch costume movies and TV shows. This boy has a high rate of appearance, so now he wants to come. Not so disgusting. However, when he had just accepted boy urine, Charlie suddenly said, in fact, this drug primer cannot be used with boy pee, because boy pee is produced by the pure body that has never touched a woman, so boy pee energy is extremely strong, and you have blood stasis. If you use boy urine again, it will only aggravate your condition. When Fredman heard this, he asked in amazement, Mr. Wade, can it be done with a girl's urine? Nor for girls. Charlie waved his hand and said, to treat your disease, you have to use adult male urine, and this adult man must have slept with many women, the more the better. Because he has slept. The more women there are, the more cloudy the urine will be, and it will have an excellent effect on your blood stasis. Fredman was stunned, and couldn't help asking, Mr. Wade, do you have a grudge against me, so you deliberately play with me? Why do I feel more mysterious as I listen? Charlie said calmly, I can swear with my life. If you do exactly what I said, your fester will be cured. If it doesn't work, let the thunder hit me. After all, Charlie glanced at Fredman disdainfully, and said, that's the end of the story. If you don't believe me, then I have no other way. Seeing Charlie's incomparable sincerity, Fredman believed a little bit in his heart. At this time, Charlie saw that he was still a little bit unbelieving, and said, this way, so many people have witnessed that if my medicine is ready, if you drink it and it is not completely cured within 10 minutes, I will give you 100 million. Last time at the auction of the Traditional Medicine Expo, Charlie spent 100 million on a 300-year-old purple ginseng, so no one doubts that he can bring forth another 100 million. When Fredman heard this, he felt that Charlie was probably not cheating him. Otherwise, at the price of 100 million, he would drink a pee for himself, then he wouldn't lose his life? If he is really willing to give up, with a grit and a stomping, he can directly drink as the world's first defeat. So he gritted his teeth, for the sake of his own roots, blurted out, okay. Then as you say. Having said that, he thought about it for himself, and said seriously, Mr. Wade, I have not used many women in my life, but there are 100 smaller ones, so I should just drink my own urine? Charlie frowned and looked at him. What do you think? If your own urine is useful, do you still need to drink it? It has already worked in your bladder. Huh? Fredman blurted out, I can't use my own? Whose one should I use? Charlie looked around and said, come on, everyone who is present, please report how much experience you have in that area. Please answer honestly. Don't brag, otherwise it will delay Fredman's treatment. Be responsible here. Everyone didn't speak, but they started to look at each other. In the end, they all looked at the old master of the Wei family, Yangjung. Who doesn't know that Yangjung, the elder of the Wei family, was ultra-romantic when he was young? When he was young, he could eat his poisonous recipe for strong sheep every day, and he was about to die when he was only in his 60s, so he should be the one with the most women. Seeing that everyone was looking at him, Yangjung suddenly felt a sense of accomplishment. He said proudly, Mr. Wade said that he was dissatisfied with that when he was young. Wei was more exposed to the wind, and there were more women who liked me. I roughly calculate forget it, there are 300 to 500. Charlie nodded, pointed at Yangjung and said to Fredman, okay, it's him. Fredman's expression is very ugly. Let himself drink the urine of Yangjung? This is too farking disgusting, right? However, Charlie said that the more experience in that area, the better the effect. Yongjung is a terrible old master who can play better than himself, and really can't find someone more suitable than him. So he had to gritted his teeth and said, then so be it. Charlie nodded, and said to Yongjung, come on, Mr. Wei, you first take 2 liters of pure water, hold back your urine, and when you feel like urinating, get a basin and connect it. When you save 1 liter, and then you tell me. 1 liter. Fredman was about to collapse. Mr. Wade, this is too much. Charlie said, what if the effect is not good? Are you trying to corrupt my 100 million? No, it's not about that. Fredman hurriedly waved his hand and said, I was thinking about it. Almost 2 mouthfuls are enough. 1 liter is too scary. Charlie said seriously, if you want to cure the ulcer in 1 step, you have to drink 1 liter. Otherwise, in case of sequelae, don't blame me. Fredman's heart was depressed, and he didn't know if Charlie was playing with him. It can be seen that he was serious, and he was willing to swear by his life. He also attached a promise of 100 million. He always felt that this man should not be playing.